Welcome to a special edition of the Anna Show. There are more than 76,000 farms in Ohio. Soybeans, corn, cattle, wheat. It's a multi-million-dollar industry. And today we're at Lake Farm Park in Kirtland, Ohio. And Lee Holmiak joins us today.
Welcome. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Tell me about your little horsies.
All right. These are our two newest Freckles and Snickers. They're mini horses. So they're actually 4 years old.
I don't mean to leave you behind there, but they're really cute.
And
baby.
Yeah, they're our newest animals to use in demonstrations and teaching. So they're actually drive carts, and they're just great guys to do that. And they're part of our animal collection that we have. We have all different varieties. We have sheep, horses, light horses, draft horses.
Are these new?
These guys are brand new. They came in about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And they're going to be, here for their home for the next 16 or so years.
That's amazing.
Working here with the kids.
So when the kids come, can they pet them?
Yeah, yes.
And groom.
And groom
and
them.
Drive.
And drive them.
They can drive them too?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, what we try to do is really give everybody a taste of what it is to be on a farm.
Yeah.
Our main mission is to really educate people on where their food and fiber comes from. So we have a dairy that they can learn about milking a cow and where milk comes to. And it's amazing that about 12% of the nation really think milk comes from the supermarket, and they don't know that it comes from the cow. So we're trying to solve that. And then, so where your food comes from, where your fiber comes from, we passed some sheep as you were going through the park, and we actually shear the sheep and show people how to spin wool, and then work it on and bring people in how to weave, things like that, and programs too. So basically food and fiber. We grow all different crops, and then have the animals, and we have horseback riding programs. We also have a course that's called My First Pony.
So you said that they look really cute when they're strutting their stuff?
So we can let them strut their stuff a little bit.
Okay. How old are they?
They are 4 years old.
Oh. Is there a lot of training involved in getting them to be trained? Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
We're going to actually bring another 4-year. Well, actually, we're going to bring an older one out, unless you want to bring one of the new guys out.
For this friend here.
All right. This is Mel.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Is
he friendly?
Yes, very friendly.
His name's Mel?
Mel.
Hi, Mel. So he's not going to eat my ring
No.
Okay, or bite me?
No, not this guy.
So if I try to, pet him? Yeah. Hi, buddy. So tell us about Mel. He's so sweet. He should be called like
Steve
chocolate or something, or fudge.
Mel's one of our draft
brownie.
horses. Right now we have 3 draft horses, and they can pull carts or our people mover. A lot of times when we have 2 ways to get around the park other than walking, we have a tractor-driven people mover or horse-driven people movers that we take people so they can get that country feel with the horses and everything. And Mel's one of the horses that pull those.
Oh, so he's used to probably getting a lot of petting.
He's got a lot of petting. He's a star. He goes, he's for the past many years that he's been here, he's gone to the St. Patrick's Parade, and he's been in the parade, pulling our parade wagon throughout. He's pretty much a star.
He's a star. He's a stud.
And then our other two guys that are there are pretty new too. We got them last spring, and they do the same thing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. This is such a great place. It's, you know, it's a great education.
Yeah. And you know, we hope everybody comes out. I think it's a great experience for anybody that comes out, and to see the smile on the kid's face and actually trick them into learning something too.
Absolutely.
Along with their parents.
And if they don't get to come to the lights, there's so much more to offer during the whole year.
Yes.
So, you know.
There's always something going on at Farm Park.
Oh my goodness, okay. Thank you.
And he agrees.
Yes, okay, yes.
Hi, this is Matt Galini with Mentor iPhone Repair. We fix iPhones, iPads, and iPods. Most repairs are done in 15 minutes or less. If you're looking for a case for your brand new iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, we have plenty to choose from. We also have pre-owned devices at a great price. We can protect any iPhone model you have, even with the 5s and the 6s and the 6 Pluses. Need to get a grip? How about a pop socket? We also have a variety of iPad cases as well. I'm Matt Galini. Come and see my new store across from Great Lakes Mall.
Elizabeth Image Unisex Salon, where looking good is understood. Cleveland's first Hispanic female barber entrepreneur, and she does my hair every week. Her team does hair, updos, eyebrows, pedicures, and will do your makeup for that special occasion. Elizabeth Image Unisex Salon, located at 4355 Ridge Road in Brooklyn, Ohio. You can contact her and her staff at 216-961-4441. ElizabethImage.com.
Welcome to Jalapeno Loco.
For crazy good Mexican food, come experience Jalapeno Loco.
They have the best Mexican food in Menor.
Ohio State burrito, delicious.
We have a variety of great Mexican food and daily margarita specials starting at $2.99. Our customers are part of our family.
We're loco for loco!
We're located at 7501 Menor Avenue in Menor. And we are here today with someone that I consider to be a local hero. He probably wouldn't say that, but I'm saying it. This is Irvin Maldonado. He just came back from Puerto Rico 2 days ago. And I know that's always a personal decision. You know, when you leave your family behind and you go and you help Puerto Rico with your humanitarian efforts. So thank you from all of us for going out there and helping our people.
Very welcome. Very welcome.
So what was it like?
It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I traveled there and I arrived to a full airport of people trying to leave. It was, I mean, it took me probably an hour to get out, just out of the airport. People getting out of there. So my first day there was pretty calm. You know, I went there, I got there, I met my family members, and they set me up with vehicles. They set me up with everything. I finally get to Humacao, I pull up and I see my aunt and she just jumps up like, oh my God, what are you doing here? And it was, you know, we got all teary-eyed.
Yeah.
And she was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, no, Titi, I just wanted to check on you, you know. And we sat there, we talked, and I asked her how it was, and they're traumatized. They're traumatized because that's one of the parts of the island where the winds came in at 150, 155 miles, you know what I mean? And the eye went right over them, and it's behind the winds and the rain, and they're traumatized. All they heard was, I mean, they said it was like a nightmare. So my first day there, I was delivering some products that people from here sent, you know, they sent with me, baby food, stuff like that. So I made that my main priority to get that to people first. And that I seen what a Boricua is really about, because you can't keep them down no matter what happens.
I believe that. Do they have enough food? Do they have enough money?
You know, food-wise, there's help coming onto the island, and they're getting stuff little by little. I mean, and I can name groups that offhand that I know for a fact where they're helping. Convoy of Hope, the Red Cross. I mean, even FEMA. FEMA was doing a phenomenal job. You know, everybody was talking, "Oh, we don't want to do FEMA." FEMA was, they have her hands tied so hard, and they're doing an excellent job also. It's not enough food, but at least it gets them by for a few days. I seen them emergency kits that the Army gives out. They were giving those, and for that time it was working.
How do you function if there's no electricity, you don't have a job, there's no money?
You got to see it. It's unbelievable. These people, the viejitos from the campo, they got out there and they started digging up the ñames and all that stuff, and they're selling it, whatever they can do just to make money and eat. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't live in Puerto Rico there right now that are helping, and I mean a lot. There's so many Americans there. I mean, every ethnic, color, white, black, you name it, they're there, and they're just helping, and it's amazing. I mean, these people are they're contributing to that island. There's areas that still haven't gotten help, and we found one of them, which was in Comerío. And I think we're crazy. We went there late at night. You shouldn't be on the streets late at night in Puerto Rico, especially you got stuff in the car, you're giving stuff away. But they never got anything. And we got there. We spoke to one person, and the next thing you know, we have 40 people around us. Like, so happy that we're there, giving them stuff. And one day, I was out, and I did a lot of this by myself. My first 6 days, I was alone, and I would just go, and I'd buy rice, beans, I'd buy whatever I can anywhere. I spoke to a couple people at stores, and I was like, listen here, man, I don't live here. I'm here to help. These people need food. You guys are limiting people to stuff. You can only buy 1 case of water, 1 pack of rice. I mean, they were rationing it because of the fact that there was no food when I first got there. These people, they gotta eat, you know what I mean? You're not gonna sell me 1 pack of water. I'm gonna buy, here's $400, I need water. And he says, okay. You gotta come in the morning, calladito. And I'm like, okay. So I went and I picked up all kinds of stuff.
So they're rationing it because they don't know if they're going to have more food to get to sell?
Right. So then 4 days into my trip, I see truckloads and truckloads and truckloads coming in, and I'm visiting people, and I went to a few supermarkets, just to buy a few things just so I can give out, and I started noticing that the shelves are being stocked pretty well. And I mean, to me, that's a good sign. I know, okay, good. So,
where did you see God?
Almost everywhere. I'm sorry, almost everywhere. I'm gonna say more with the ill, because when I entered this room, and she just so happened to be a family member, she had her leg amputated. Right, she's in this house all by herself. There's no light, there's no water, there's nothing, and it's like I'm looking at her, and it's like someone being in prison, with nothing. Just you're just there, and you're by yourself. You can't walk, you can't do anything because your leg is amputated. You're getting ulcers on your behind, and you're just there, And it's like I put myself in her shoes, and I'm like, man, if that was me, I'd probably go berserk. I'd probably go nuts. Like, I wouldn't want to live like this. And that's where I seen God, because I was like, you know what? She's happy. She's alive. She's eating. She has water. I gave her a bottle of alcohol, and she just started rubbing her leg with it, from the soreness and stuff. And the bottle of alcohol was like $1 million to her, because it just felt so good on her, nice and cool. And then she would snap at me, and then she'd cry, and then she'd laugh, and I'm like, wow. I mean, so that's when you say, God is good. He's big, because I don't know if I could make it in something like that. And she was fine.
He gave her the strength.
Yeah, he gave her the strength to just, and you're talking 46 days after the storm.
All right, well, I commend you for your efforts. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for our community in Puerto Rico, and also getting everybody together to help and make a big difference together.
We needed it.
Yes,
We needed it.
yes. And I'm sure there'll be more great things to come.
Oh yeah, we will keep it going.
Absolutely.
We have to.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Dios te bendiga.
Thank you so much.
Bienvenidos a Caribe. Welcome to Caribe Bake Shop. Aquí estamos ubicados en el mismo lugar, la 2906 Fulton Road.
Here we have served two of our most popular platters. They're both $10. Come with a rice, a meat, a side.
Sándwich cubano, sándwich de pernil, sándwich de jamón y queso. La gente puede ordenar para fiestas, para bodas, para cumpleaños.
You can feel the love from just all of our customers here and how much they support us.
La Mexicana, you can grocery shop and eat authentic Mexican food for lunch or dinner.
And on Saturday morning, they have the best tamales anywhere in the country.
Enjoy their fresh bakery. Bread rolls for 40 cents, only 60 cents for donuts, Mexican liqueurs, cookies, and chocolate treats. And they have great prices on meat and exotic vegetables. Visit La Mexicana, located on 170 East Washington Street in Painesville. La Mexicana, su tienda para todo.
I tell everybody about this place, La Mexicana.
In our segment, Cleveland Businesses that Rock, it's always great to feature entrepreneurs who are making a difference. There is a local business that wants to donate $10,000 to Puerto Rico. They want to donate to the island. So they're asking you to buy a watch with a Puerto Rico design, con un diseño puertorriqueño. 100% of the money raised from the sale of the watches goes to Puerto Rico, and the Salvaged boutique in Lakewood donated 25% of their sales to the island. Check it out. You're hearing the sounds of Puerto Rico, Puerto Rican salsa at the Salvaged boutique at 13383 Madison in Lakewood, Ohio. They're having this great fundraiser here. 25% of the proceeds are going to Puerto Rico, to some of the hardest hit areas in Puerto Rico. We're here with our friend Amparo Vega.
Hi.
From the original Cleveland Watch Company, and she has some beautiful watches that you've designed specifically for Puerto Rico.
Specifically for Puerto Rico. It says Cleveland stands with Puerto Rico. I've designed all white and I designed red, white, and blue. And with these watches right here, 100% of the proceeds are going back to the island.
And so how much are they? So
They're $38. They're $38, and like I said, 100% of the profits from that. And I have 500 watches available. So if you don't come here, you can still buy them online. www.originalclevelandwatchcompany.com.
So 500 watches, we're talking
Close to 10,000 if they all sell.
That's wonderful.
So let's let them sell.
Yeah, let them sell. Oh my gosh, they need so much over there. They need to
do.
rebuild, they need to rise,
Absolutely.
and they will rise again, and they're
They
rising
will.
now.
That's right. That's right.
Awesome. So we're here at the Salvaged Boutique. Tell us a little bit about your friend who's doing this fundraiser.
Yes. It's her store. It's an awesome little boutique, and they're doing the fundraiser of their things in the store. And so I said, hey, can I bring some watches and help contribute? And she said, absolutely. So
Now, you have this in common. So you're a former police officer, and
Yes.
she's a former police
yes,
officer as
absolutely,
well.
absolutely.
So you go way back.
Absolutely.
You have some great stories to tell, I'm sure.
Sure.
Well, thank you so much for everything that you do for our community.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for stepping up.
And getting it out there. Thank you so much.
All right, and wait, we need the website so people can.
www.originalclevelandwatchcompany.com.
All right.
The watches are on there, and they'll be on there till they sell out.
500 watches. We want to buy this for Christmas, right? For our
Correct.
family members
Yes.
here in Cleveland, so they can remember Puerto Rico.
Absolutely.
And I guess you could also send some to the island as well.
Yeah,
that we're
we'll
thinking
figure
about
out.
them.
We will try. We will do our best.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Every Puerto Rican fundraiser starts with a little bit of coquito, a little bit of rice and beans, Puerto Rican eggnog. We're here with Karen, one of the owners for the Salvaged Boutique. So tell us about this great fundraiser.
So we decided to, for our 2-year anniversary, instead of being celebratory, we decided we would do a fundraiser and help the people in Puerto Rico. It's where I was born. It's a part of our culture. So
Absolutely.
there was no better way to celebrate than to have this fundraiser today.
That's wonderful. And then tell us about the proceeds and how much you're giving back from your sales.
So from our sales, we're giving 25%, and then the raffle and any monetary donations, 100% goes to Puerto Rico.
We are at the Salvaged Boutique in Lakewood, Ohio, and we're here with one of the owners, Kathy Cruz. What a great store.
Oh, thank you.
I was so pleasantly surprised. Because sometimes when you think of salvage or things that are refurbished, but everything in here looks new. Like I can't wait to stop talking to you and so I can go shop because you have so many shoppers. I don't want to miss anything. So give us a tour of your store.
We are a mix. So even though it's the Salvaged boutique, we are eclectic in design styles and we have a variety of merchandise. So we do have new home decor. We have handmade home decor, local artists decor, and then all the furniture pieces are refurbished either by me or my sister. It's really important to us. We work really hard at sourcing items for the store that are reasonable prices.
So I saw some things for like $5, right? Which is nice.
It's anywhere between little gift items for $5, candles for $15 from the Cleveland Candle Company, home decor pieces, furniture. There's a wide variety here, wide variety of prices too. But a lot of the smaller home decor pieces are anywhere between $5 and $20.
Hi, my name is Amparo Vega. I'm the owner and founder of Original Cleveland Watch Company. If you're a nonprofit or a high school looking for a unique way to fundraise, I can make you lots of money. Give me a call.
The time is right to earn hundreds, even thousands of dollars for your fundraiser and show your school spirit. You can make up to $12 profit per watch and showcase your business or non-for-profit. Call now, Original Cleveland Watch Company at 216-905-3715.
Have you ever had Cuban food? ¿Te gusta la comida latina? In our cooking segment, La Cocina, the kitchen, Mabel made fricase de pollo, chicken stew, Cuban style. All right, so we're making fricase de pollo, which is a typical Cuban dish. And that's chicken, potatoes, and rice. And Mabel is going to make it for us today.
Yep.
All right, so where do we start?
Okay, so you got to get your spices. This is that's the spice that I was telling you about before.
Okay.
That's a little tricky to find.
Yeah.
But my aunt hooks me up. So that's.
Although I think I've seen that brand in Cleveland, so I'll have to look for it and tell you.
So that'd be, that's the main, one of the major ingredients. Comino, aceituna, y comino, aceituna, vinagre, tomate,
tomato
and
paste.
pasta, and garlic, onions, and pepper,
All right.
and a little bit of olive oil and black pepper too.
And this takes about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's a great dish to make because it's something that you can whip up real fast. But this is a staple. This was something that I grew up with in Cuba, because food is rationed and you really don't have a lot of resources. So it was great to be able to make this dish because you chicken and potatoes and rice, it goes a long way.
Right.
And you usually have all of these, the ingredients at hand.
Absolutely.
So what you do is, I love this because it just saves from chopping up.
You don't like chopping? You just put it in
I prefer not to if I don't have to. So you put I put about 8. We put a lot of garlic in there. So then you put in yes, it's healthy. Then you put in about a half a pepper. And this, probably a little easier if you chop this a little bit. And then you do about an onion, about a medium or a large onion. And this is sofrito.
Because usually drumsticks are very inexpensive.
Yes. So, this is a very economical dish.
You have a couple kids, a big family.
Exactly. So you just kind of sear it, as you see there. It keeps it juicy, but then the other reason why you do that is when you add the potatoes and you add a little bit of water to actually cook it in the sauce, if you don't do this part, the chicken starts to fall apart.
Oh, okay.
So when you sear it, it kind of keeps it together. Okay, so now we're gonna add the sofrito. The basic ingredients for a Cuban dish is, so that is the garlic, the onions, and the peppers, tomato paste or sauce, and then cumin, el vinagre. So you just kind of pour a little bit over. Just grab, make sure that it gets on all of the chicken. About a tablespoon or so that you put in there. And you can add, a little or more if you want. So then you kind of incorporate, turn the heat down just a little bit. and you incorporate that into the chicken. Put a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's really every dish. So you just kind of sprinkle it over. And you might probably add some towards the end, because you know you're going to add water and potatoes to that. And then you put a little bit of pepper and just sprinkle on there. And this is another staple of the Cuban dish, and that's comino. So in English it's cumin, so you can find that at pretty much anywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
So comino and comino molido, and then you want to add a little bit of water, only because, as you can see, it starts to dry out.
And
so
you don't want it to be dry, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But it starts to make a sauce. So you kind of bathe them, I guess you could say. So sazon tropical, now I like this one specifically because it doesn't have MSG.
I saw that on the side of the box.
So I really prefer that. So I kind of put it in the center.
Interesting. You don't sprinkle it around?
No. This is a really strong flavor packet. And
kind of mix it in there?
Yeah, kind of mix it in there and then kind of pour it, See, it's like it has a color.
So it makes it a deeper red. Alcaparras, are those also olives?
In the same family.
Okay, got it.
But they're like little. So you add the potatoes and you kind of incorporate all of that. Do that, you cover it, you let it simmer until, and you'll see that the potatoes are going to be tender. The sauce is going to be kind of creamy, and it's funny because once you've been doing this for a while, you can kind of smell it and you know that it's done. So, and then you just want to check it. Usually about 15-20 minutes you're done.
Okay, great.
That the chicken's starting to pull apart, and the potatoes are cooked. They're nice and creamy.
Wow, look at this, fricassé de pollo, Cuban style. All right, let's try this awesome food.
Buen provecho.
Gracias. Very good.
Gracias.
De nada. Gracias a ti. Shane, what do you think?
It's good.
And are you ready for the Spanish phrase of the day? Well, some Hispanic cultures, more Puerto Ricans, say, ay bendito, when something is upsetting. So for example, if I said, my son is sick, they would say, oh, I'm sorry, which would mean ay bendito. If I lost my keys, they would say, ay bendito. And the reason I'm smiling is because they use it so often. Now, if you're having a conversation with someone and then you say, really, that really happened? They would say, en serio? Or someone says something that you don't believe or something that sounds unbelievable to you, you would say, really, for real? Well, they would say, en serio? Make it a great day, everybody. Vaya con Dios.
Accessories provided by Simply Silver, unique fashion jewelry, and more. Peggy Pokoroski at peggypokoroski@yahoo.com. You can contact me on my website or on my Facebook, The Anna Show.